Hello folks, today I'm releasing my first extension for Google Chrome web browser. It's called Page Load Timer. And yes, I know there are a lot of specialized platforms or tools, including dev tools in Chrome itself, which allow you to see the loading time and speeds of web resources. Thing is that specialized solutions require you to open additional interfaces or windows, etc. And yes, I know there are a lot of similar extensions in Web Store already. My point is that I wasn't satisfied after trying many of them, so I decided to build one for myself. I'm quite happy with the result, and I'm releasing this extension for you to use absolutely for free. So you can download it and install from official Web Store. Or if you are more on the technical side, you can go, feel free and more than welcome to explore the code in GitHub repo. With this, let me present you extension itself. You can see it on the screen already. And let's say I have loaded or opened a web page. In this case, that's my tech blog called Dance Hub. And the whole point of the extension, which you can see here in the right corner of the toolbar, is that you can quickly and clearly see how fast this web page was loaded. In this specific case, it was loaded in less than a second, right? And green badge says everything is okay. Now, when you need additional details, you just click on this icon and you see the main window of the extension. This main window has three important parts. First part contains the most important characteristics for the web resource. It's page load time, it's FCP or first contentful paint, which means when the first significant something appeared after you hit enter or open the resource URL. And the last important resource in this part is LCP, largest contentful paint, meaning the biggest part of useful content, which may be big chunk of text or images or video. So these three are displayed by default all the time. Second important part is a resource or page loading timeline. It shows you how fast every stage went before you got the resource or opened the web page, right? So from redirection, if it was redirected, to how fast the domain name was resolved by domain name server, then sending the connection request, establishing the connection, sending the request, getting the response, and finally getting DOM, which stands for Document Object Model. And usually it's the biggest part because it's HTML code itself, including images and everything, scripts, etc., etc. So this gives you a quick preview on the timeline of from the very beginning, connecting to a resource and getting useful information, right? Red background emphasizes the biggest or longest loaded step in this timeline. Then you can see the top slow resources, and pay attention that they are color coded with the shields and tags, in which case you can clearly see that, for instance, this one is a JavaScript and it took longest time to load. And also you can see here a CSS file, font files, images, and so on and so on. So various types of resources, and you can clearly see them all. So basically that's the main interface of the extension. And with one click, you can have a clear picture of what's going on this web page, right? Then second, you have a settings to customize this extension to your liking. And to get to the settings, you just click this small gear in the top right corner. When clicked, you will see the settings, and they are very simple. First is the theme. There are 3 options: auto, light, and dark. Some people prefer to use dark interface or when working at night. So auto feature will follow your system settings. If your system automatically switches into the dark mode, then extension will also follow your system and switch into the dark mode too. But if you prefer to use dark theme all the time, just select dark, and extension will you will be using dark theme, and you can see it will show in the dark colors everything all the time. Then next we have information density. I like everything minimalistic, clear, and compact, so I use compact setting. But some people like more space, and you can select even bigger space, roomy, and then everything will be quite airy and roomy and spacey. And in this case, you already see there is a scroll bar appearing because Chrome does not allow to extension windows to become unlimited, right? So there is a limited height for these windows. That's why you have a scroll bar. But anyway, you can see information in a much more comfortable way. I will return to compact mode because I like it. Then next setting allow you to switch this badge of the extension icon, because for some it may be irritating or I don't need to see it. So you just click this setting, and as you can see, the badge disappears. Anyway, the icon, the extension itself will be working, and you can still see all the information here. It's just the badge that is switched off, and you can switch it on back anytime. And 2 last settings allow you to choose what to show on the main extension screen, like loading timeline or slow resources. For instance, you are not interested in timeline and only want to see the slowest resources, so just switch it off, and all you can see here on the main screen is just stop slow resources. If you switch them to, you just see the basic information, right? And that's it, folks. So I hope you will enjoy this extension. If you have any questions, inquiries, comments, feedback, feel free to provide them. You can do it in a web store page. There is a dedicated support section, or feel free to reach me via Dance Hub weblog. There are a lot of contacts of me, so you can easily find me. Enjoy, and thank you very much for your attention.